Today's story is titled The Lantern in the Valley. Chapter 1. The Village Without Light. In a quiet valley surrounded by tall green hills, there was a small village called Meadowbrook. The people there were kind, hard-working, and loved one another. But every night when the sun went down, the valley became very dark. You see, the hills were so tall that moonlight barely reached the village. The nights felt long and sometimes a little scary for the children. In the center of the village stood a little wooden church with a white cross on top. And inside that church was something very special, an old golden lantern. The lantern had belonged to Pastor Eli, who had gone to be with the Lord many years ago. He had once told the village, "This lantern will shine as long as faith lives in your hearts." But over time, people forgot about it. The lantern sat dusty and unused. Chapter 2. A curious girl named Anna was 8 years old. She had curly brown hair, bright eyes, and a heart full of questions. One Sunday after church, she noticed the lantern sitting quietly near the altar. "Grandma," she whispered, "why don't we use that lantern anymore?" Grandma Ruth smiled gently. "Oh, child, people say it doesn't shine as it used to." Anna tilted her head. "Did it run out of oil?" Grandma Ruth shook her head. "It runs on something else." "What?" Anna asked eagerly. "Faith." Anna's eyes grew wide. That night, Anna couldn't stop thinking about the lantern. Chapter 3. The First Prayer. The next afternoon, Anna went back to the church alone. She knelt in front of the lantern. "Dear Jesus," she prayed softly, "if this lantern shines with faith, then please help me believe big enough." She reached out and gently touched it. Nothing happened. She waited. Still nothing. Her shoulders dropped, but before she left, she whispered, "Even if you don't shine, I still believe you are with me." As she turned toward the door, a tiny flicker appeared inside the lantern, just for a second. Anna gasped. Chapter 4. The Storm. A few days later, dark clouds rolled over the hills. A terrible storm struck Meadowbrook. The wind howled, the rain poured, the river began to rise. Some houses near the edge of the village started to flood. People panicked. "It's too dark," someone cried. "We can't see the road." Anna's heart pounded. She thought of the lantern. Without waiting, she ran to the church. Chapter 5. A Light in the Darkness. Anna burst through the church doors and ran to the lantern. "Jesus, please," she prayed. "People are scared." She lifted the lantern. This time it glowed softly, not blinding, not huge, but steady. She carried it outside. As she walked through the storm, the light grew stronger. Villagers saw her coming. "Follow the light," someone shouted. One by one, families followed Anna's glowing lantern to higher ground. No one was lost, no one was harmed. And when the storm passed, the village stood safely together on the hill. Chapter 6. The Secret of the Light. The next morning, the entire village gathered. The lantern still glowed in Anna's hands. "How did you make it shine?" they asked. Anna shook her head. "I didn't. I just trusted Jesus." Grandma Ruth stepped forward. "Pastor Eli always said," she reminded them, "faith isn't loud, it's faithful." Anna smiled shyly. "I was scared too," she admitted. "But I remembered that God doesn't leave us in the dark." The villagers realized something important. The lantern had never stopped working. Their faith had simply grown quiet. Chapter 7. A Bigger Test. Weeks later, a traveler came through Meadowbrook. He was tired, hungry, and grumpy. "Your village is small," he scoffed. "And that lantern? It's just a trick." Some villagers felt hurt, others felt angry. Anna felt unsure. That night she prayed again. "Lord, what if people don't believe?" And deep in her heart, she felt peace. The next day, Anna shared her food with the traveler. She showed him kindness. She told him about the storm She told him about Jesus, not loudly, not proudly, just truthfully. The traveler watched the lantern glow as she spoke. Tears filled his eyes. "I haven't believed in a long time," he whispered. That night, the lantern burned brighter than ever. Chapter 8. The real miracle years passed. Anna grew older. The lantern continued to shine in the church each night. But the greatest change wasn't the lantern. It was the village. People prayed more. They forgave faster. They helped more quickly. They complained less. And when new storms came, because storms always come, the people didn't panic. They prayed first. They trusted God. They walked together, and the light always came. Morals from the story. Faith in Jesus brings light into dark situations. Prayer is powerful, even when it feels small. God responds to sincere trust, not loud words. Kindness can soften even the hardest heart. True light comes from living out God's love. Storms will come, but God never leaves his children. Faith grows when we use it. If you enjoyed this story and found something meaningful in it, please consider subscribing to this channel. Turn on your notification bell so you'll be among the first to know whenever a new story is released. Don't forget to like the video and share your thoughts in the comment section. We'd love to hear from you. If this story touched your heart, please share it with others who might enjoy the journey as well. Your support helps these stories reach more people and continue inspiring young minds, nurturing good values, and touching hearts, both young and old, everywhere.